Take us all the way back to the very, very beginning. How did it come to be?
Everyone in the area knows of Foxlake.
Yeah, it's a big name in East Lothian.
And it sounds silly, like we sell fun, but we really do.
It's been a bit of a roller coaster, and it's all been happening at such a quick pace.
James and Cal, take two. Like all good ideas, it came about over a pint of beer. Alec was telling us about this lake that he'd just dug, and he wanted to do something more with it.
They got in touch to see if I'd be interested in sort of becoming I think I was the activities coordinator.
Were you?
Which is the biggest title I've ever heard in my life. I worked in a pub when I was at uni, and that was like the sum total of my customer facing.
I built houses and I maybe had 2 or 3 customers a year.
Yeah, exactly. So like we literally had no idea what we're doing.
Selfie? First day back in the lake?
Start season selfie.
Oh, wait, is that a video?
We only had one wakeboard cable. We did all of our training out of a tiny little caravan.
The lake was half the size and we didn't really have a clue what we were doing.
Right, look behind you.
What the hell is that?
Oh my god! Get the boat. Shh. It's a moose. Oh my word. What is that?
When you watch all these American movies where they're doing summer camps and stuff, that's what it was. We all came down, we were all like really good pals. Everyone was having horrible t-shirt tans.
There was something quite endearing about the way in which it was so chilled. It was like they were kind of making it up as they went along.
Somebody's got to take care of them, so that lot fell to me. Keep the rest in order and tell them what they couldn't do most of the time, but they still kept coming up with daft ideas and most of them worked.
Cal, run me through your new activity idea.
Ever wondered what it's like to be a curling stone? Human curling at Foxlake.
Any good stories?
There's so many.
How graphic can we get?
I think for legal reasons you should say allegedly this happened.
Yeah, allegedly.
He can see us panicking, so he starts accelerating towards us.
Lifted me up bodily and put me in the lake.
I see Rachel running around the corner, like covered in and she's been shouting at me saying, the tank is full.
Oh.
Proceeded to clean up all the poo from the roof and the chairs.
As soon as you dug it, it just went, it flowed.
We could have hundreds of people on the site in a few hours. What are we going to do?
We veer into the ditch thinking he can't see us because we're so low down, and he can't see us, he can see us, he can.
And I found a rabbit hole and I thought, that'll do. I would like to say that no rabbits were harmed.
Sometimes what happens at the lake is best to stay at the lake, is all I can say.
Nothing like this existed in Scotland, and it felt cool, it felt a little bit edgier, and it felt progressive.
When we started out, wakeboarding was the fastest growing water sport in the world, so we were part of that.
Wakeboarding as a sport was quite exclusive in some ways because it was extreme and it wasn't sort of that well known.
Everyone should have access to sport, and Foxlake's try to keep breaking those barriers so everyone can access the sport, so it's not an elite sport.
There's wakeboarders that have been coming down since I started here that I've seen grow from never being able to wakeboard all the way through to top wakeboarders in the UK.
Yeah, well I started in active schools, came down a few times with a few of my mates, and I just got hooked to it. Did nationals at like 11 years old, won that, and I was like, oh, I'm actually alright at this.
Eve is now a sort of bit of a poster girl for female wakeboarders in the UK, and she started with active school. The wakeboarding really drove that feeling that this is somehow different. That's what really pushed us to think, right, now we've got to become more strategic about the future direction of this company, and it's a drive to try and create opportunities for the people that are also around us and have entrusted us with their career, if you like.
This was a real business which could be replicated elsewhere.
We were all like, surely not, surely you're not going to try and replicate what we're doing here.
I obviously jumped at the chance to have my own site and move and manage another one, and that's when Dundee came along. I basically uprooted everything and moved up there. It's not a massive distance, but it was quite a shock to start with, and I really, really enjoyed it.
You don't miss out and have to wait till next year and get yourself on down.
Going down south, leaving Foxlake was a bit of a roller coaster. We were really excited. It started on a massive high, took a little bit of a low in the middle. It felt a bit like, why on earth have they sent us here? What are we doing here? Definitely a big challenge moving away from everyone, but really worthwhile.
Our staff feels like family, and you want to create a future for these guys.
And that's what it's all about for me. It's enabling young people to be as good as they can be. That's where I get the buzz. It's not making the money, you can do that. That's easy.
I've always been an outdoorsy person, I've always enjoyed sports and things like that, but like to channel it and to find my thing at a young enough age that I've then went on to create a career is just...
My friends hate it because I spend all my time here.
Every single one of them will always say to me like, oh, you're really lucky for the job you've got, but I personally believe that you make your own luck. It takes a lot of hard work to get where we've got to.
That's been the absolute key part to everything that we've done. If we didn't have the people that are still around us as a team now, it just wouldn't have got off the ground. It's as simple as that.
Sometimes you do worry about a private company coming into small communities. Are they going to give back to that local community? And Foxlakes from day one have done that, and that's why they continue to grow and grow.
It's a fantastic community in Dunbar. The businesses really pull together to support each other.
And I think that's one of the cool things about what we do, is like, you don't have to categorise it. It's for everyone.
Right, guys, how are you feeling about the water today? Brilliant. A Foxlake local and regular. Claire Gordon, what's the water like out there?
Tropical.
Tropical. You heard it here first. Get down here this weekend. Foxlake Adventures. Back to you, Nick.
When you have a child who's a bit scared, a bit nervous, a bit worried, then you manage to get them over that element that they were scared on, or manage to get them standing up on a wakeboard, and you see the excitement in their face and how buzzing they are when they do that. Every single time, without fail, I still get like super excited off of that.
There's something quite special about that. It's a blast.
That is, simply put, the people that have made the place as special as it is.
The thousands of kids that have had birthday parties here or been to birthday parties here, and in a way, we're able to create memories.
It's great here, the sun is shining. I just fell into cold water.
Really gets the heart pumping.
I was terrified.
It always feels like festival atmosphere.
It's just like being on holiday.
It's a lot of memories, like a big family.
It really is like a family.
A community.
Unbelievable.
Just Foxlake has no words to describe it. It's basically our home.
It's just been an absolute godsend. We just have fun.
This isn't for us, this is bigger than us.
It is all about the people.
Just an amazing community.
I would call it my happy place.
I've made lifelong friends and it's been phenomenal.
Oh my god.
We'll all settle down in a cottage made for two.